Oh boy, that is one hell of a goddamn intro. What's up guys, this is Rico from Kelphelp. Thank you so much for checking me out today. We're going to be talking北斗が如くtoday. In release of Yakuza 6 that's coming out, I wanted to look at 北斗が如く, which is the Fist on the North Star game that just came out in Japan not too long ago, and we're going to be comparing it to Yakuza 0. And why am I going to be doing that, you're asking? Well, to be honest, they're the exact same engine with some pretty major revisions that we're going to be looking at today, but some little things that I wanted to compare. This is more of a little bit of a fun project that I think you guys would enjoy to see, and to be brutally honest, why the hell not? I love this game, and I love the Hokuto series very much. It is very near and dear to my heart, so doing a comparison like this is something that I'm going to absolutely love. So to do this, we're going to be looking at three aspects. We're going to be taking a look at both the gameplay, which is the overworld, and the hub map that we're going to be looking at. Second is going to be the visuals, because they do take quite a bit of an overhaul here. And finally is the combat, and this is the meat of the nitty gritty. You guys are going to love this. So let's go into it for 北斗が如く, comparing it to Yakuza 0.
堂島組のお仲間も後からまとめてあの世に送ってるわ。
Lots to cover here today, so we're going to be starting with the gameplay of both Yakuza 0 and 北斗が如く. So if you guys have played either one of the titles, you know we're going to be messing with the hub world. And for Yakuza 0, you know that's going to be the lovely district of Kamurocho. And for Hokuto, that's going to be Eden, or Eden. Like mentioned, this is going to be your main hub. This is where you're going to be doing everything in the game, from side missions to mini-games, customizations, and combat. There is a lot to see and a lot to do in the world of both Yakuza and 北斗が如く. Conceptual-wise, it is the same thing. You already have a hub world you're able to explore, but there are some minor differences that we're going to be looking at. For starters, there are little shops that are scattered around the city, such as restaurants, maybe there's a pawn shop, and also different places such as bars and everything that you can do a little bit of everything around in the city, as well as some exploration. And with that, you're going to be seeing some raiders or some Yakuza, depending on the title that you're playing on, fighting it out and testing your combat and will to see how strong you could truly prevail from this. And that's not the only thing you can do. Side quests are also included in this game. There's a lot that you can see. Of course, I can't read my kanji that well, but you pretty much get the idea. And for a Gotoku game, there is nothing complete more than having some mini games. And this one does not disappoint. This one has a brand new set of both mini games, both old and new. You're going to be seeing some new ones, such as the bartending scene. You could shake a drink, serve it to your customer, or you could go back to the baseball diamond and hit some raiders with the girder. Brand new to the entire series too is a new car system. Yes, you can actually have a car that you can customize, and you can put whatever you want to. Our homeboy Bato is actually letting us use this and cruise around the entire wasteland of the Hokuto series. And from this, you could actually travel to different places such as Cassandra, where you're able to meet Toki and be able to battle it out, and he can help you with whatever you need to do. Or you could go to different side quests and missions that you truly desire. Of course, that doesn't mean that raiders are going to be actually getting you. And this is another thing I wanted to note. Battles are incredibly big and incredibly huge. This is just a raider battle that you're seeing right now. This is just one battle in comparison to everything you're going to see, so you guys know you're in for a beautiful treat. The car system isn't tacked on either. You also do have some races and some side quests along with the car, so you can do a little bit of maneuverability, and it has that really awesome Sega feel, which something in comparison to, let's say, Daytona, I think this is something you guys are going to absolutely love. And lastly, just to know, a lot of the animations are from Yakuza 0. They're pretty much copied and pasted into this here. So when you see some of the walking animations, such as when you're talking to Nishiki, as well as when Kenshiro's walking, they have more or less the same animation of what you're going to be looking at. So that's actually something that's interesting, yet makes sense considering that the Ryuga Gotoku team has been known for using their budget and been using their assets to the fullest. We all love our aesthetics, and visuals is one of the things we're going to actually talk about right now. If you guys haven't noticed, the art style is completely different from the one that you see in the usual Yakuza games, and it makes sense. First off, the Yakuza games mostly focus on a hyper-realistic look to them, more reminiscent to what Japan or Kabukicho, which is what Kamurocho is actually based upon. Hokuto ga Gotoku takes the exact opposition to this. It takes the same style that you see in the manga, and it replicates that in every single character, as well as the aesthetics of the world. Not only that, but we do have Tetsuo Hara, who also did the cover art for Hokuto ga Gotoku, who is the same manga artist who did all of the other cover arts for Hokuto as well. So that's actually something that's really interesting. So it's really cool to see that they were really trying to go for that original aesthetic for Hokuto ga Gotoku. And you really didn't think they were going to take out those beautiful character introductions, were you? They look absolutely stellar and very faithful to how the manga covers actually look. This is something that I've loved about the Yakuza series, and I'm so glad that they translated that into Hokuto as well. Finally, the most important part that we want to talk about is the combat. And like you know, Yakuza Ishin, Zero, and Kiwami both use a 4-style combat system that you're able to switch on the fly. However,北斗が如くtakes a little bit of a different approach. You're a single-man army with a single style. However, with this, they are actually able to back away from the hyper-realism that Yakuza is known for and take its own liberties, and you can really tell from the combat. The punches are meatier, the kicks are beefier, every attack has so much power and oomph to it that it just is absolutely incredible and a joy to play every time you fight an enemy. The control scheme is exactly how you would remember from the Yakuza series. The same kind of button combinations, the same kind of combos, everything is pretty much similar how you would expect it. Of course, there are going to be some changes that will reflect Hokuto. For starters, I know they added this in Yakuza 6, but for Hokuto they actually added a new rage meter, and this fills up when you deal more attacks. And using this rage meter allows for stronger attacks, but at the same time you're able to jump in midair and do some visceral kicks that are absolutely stellar to just play, and to even watch is something else. Similar to how Saejima is in Yakuza 4 and 5, Kenshiro is also able to charge his attacks. Every single punch is chargeable after each attack as well. So you can only imagine the combos that are going to be following every time you're going to be playing as him. And lastly, we're going to go into his pressure point system where he's able to deal damage using pressure points on the enemy's body. Basically, when they are stunned, you press a circle button and you attack them, and he can do one of many attacks similar to how heat attacks are working in Yakuza. From to you can really expect so many beautiful attacks, and they look so stellar every time you play it. And lastly, just to cap up the combat system, there is a new little character system that allows you to use power-ups that are similar to some of your enemies or allies, however the game sees it. Basically, for example, if I use this power-up for Yuria, it gives me about 5-second boost to use my rage, and that can let me do anything that I need to do in rage for 5 seconds. So those little kind of power-ups are really cool to see, and they range from different character to character. So I think lastly, you guys want to see a little bit of a comparison, so I'm going to put these two side by side, see which one looks interesting, and to see how much the Ryo ga Gotoku team has really changed Hokuto. Sit back, enjoy. You guys know what it's time. It's time for some little bit of comparison. And that about deals it for this video. I hope you guys absolutely enjoyed this. This was so much fun to make. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. If you're interested in checking out whatever I do, head on to my Twitch, KELPHELPOG. I'm currently streaming The Sims, but the thing is, Yakuza 6 is coming out. I'm going to be streaming that for a damn long time. Also, head to my Twitter as well. You can actually find that I'm very much active both on there as well as my Instagram. Hit me up, say hi, what's good, tag me, and whatever the hell you want to. But there you go, guys. Thank you so much. Have a happy Yakuza 6 release date. I'm going to be enjoying myself when it comes out. I hope you guys are going to be enjoying it too. Take care, guys, and I'll see you soon.